We're back for the second half.
All right. You need to clip the time, Arthur?
No.
Skip intros, 5 seconds. Actually, that's easy for skip intros. That link, you can just do the second video as a link.
Yeah, just link it to the second video. Oh, man.
All right. Previously on Rogue's Trade of the Strings of Fate, as the crew prepare for the assault of Slash forces on the ancient Eldari world, a pair of Chaos cruisers enter the system and begin towards the planet. Pierre Cowles is contacted by Fifi de Morate, captain of the Dark Masquerade, who offers him one last chance to abandon the world and flee with his life and the lives of his crew. Chaos forces, including demons, space marines, and war machines of profane technology, begin landing on the planet, engaging the defenders, while a fierce battle begins in the void above the planet. Moments of heroism allow the crew to slay key Chaos Space Marines, disrupt a Chaos ritual, slowing the arrival of additional demonic engines, and anticipate the arrival of the Chaos Force's greatest threat. A corrupted Warhound Titan is dropped onto the battlefield, turning its earth-shattering arsenal against the defenders. The crew rallies, looking for a way to bring this monstrosity down. Thought for the day: through the destruction of our enemies, we earn our salvation. So I think we've come out of the half-hour narrative time, and we see our heroes, finally unite on the battlefield, staring down this gigantic war machine, which is unleashing destruction upon your forces. Trying to and seeing the return fire from your own forces bounce off its void shields. Trying to work out the best way to tackle this problem after Androchiron has tried to reach out and touch the minds of its crew unsuccessfully.
So Pierre's standing on top of a wrecked taxi, speaking to a police officer. Adrian, smash. All right. In all seriousness, Androchiron, who, again, if you skipped intros, there is a link for his new work in progress picture in the description section, shuffles over to Dawn. It's just like, my lady, I beseech thee for medical aid.
Didn't I hear you last session?
Did you?
I thought it. Yeah, pretty sure I did.
And you've all got more fate points now, though, so...
I have 0. I have 0 current wounds.
Also,
I don't think you healed me at all.
I'm significantly more...
I think you were more focused on healing yourself, Dave.
Yeah, you did heal yourself.
No, I did. I healed other people, too.
You might have healed him a couple of sessions ago.
Yeah, it's
before
been a
we
while.
had the big fight.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. No, I'm pretty sure.
Because you were all spaced over the fight as well, in different places.
Mm-hmm.
I'm spending a fate point to heal that 3.
I thought I know at least I healed Pondo to full.
You did after we fought all the Wraithguard the first time. You healed people after we, calmed the situation with the Wraithguard down.
Yeah, I don't think there's been any group healing of other group members during the last thing, which is the battle, where everyone was in different parts of the battle, fighting their own little wars.
Because you tried to heal yourself a couple of times, but failed the first couple.
Yeah, because I was getting fucking smacked around.
Yeah, because we all underestimated the amount of times that
James rolled a 10
against us.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't that. It was when how engaged we were, which was smacking me around the most.
Yeah, because he kept on rolling 10s. We'd be like, we'll go about 3 or 4. I was like, all right, I'll roll 3 10s. Oh, great. That's nice.
So Androchiron is groveling in the bloody battlefield mud in front of you, on his knees, his skull pattern knees.
Yeah,
I asked Hooray to make them look like happy skulls, and I think she did a pretty good job considering the Warhammer 40K reference material.
What does a happy skull look like?
Well, it definitely doesn't look like a regular Warhammer 40K skull, that's for sure.
So Dawn will reach down and just be like,
God damn it, Nero, stop dying. No, wait, wrong character. That's an exact line.
What would Dawn say in this situation? I'm sorry, I'm still caught up in the fucking intro of this fucking show, to be honest with you. So she'll reach down and, place a hand on your head and say, if you think that you can continue to be of service to the God Emperor today, consider this a part of his blessing. I don't know, that sounds pretty good. Sure. So she'll reach down and touch your head and,
reach out and touch Grace, of course.
Yeah, I'll spend a fate point. So you, any fatigue and shit that you might have is gone. And you will get 10 HP back plus 7. Is that how it works?
Your intelligence bonus plus your willpower bonus.
Yeah, so 10. Mm-hmm. And the 7 degrees of success does nothing?
No.
Okay.
Androchiron will use his force cane to struggle back to his feet and then say, "Lo, for I am healed by the grace of the God Emperor."
Also, I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I think I got some of my own blood in your hair.
I am honored deeply.
You should. Okay, that's a little strange. What can I do to heal myself? Because I'm on 8 of 21, and I think
you just can't give yourself the willpower bonus. You give yourself the intelligence bonus with a successful roll.
Okay. So that's just normal Medicaid, right? I don't have to spend a fate point to do that.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend one of my fate points to give myself the D5.
Yeah.
Okay. So 5.
Because I am.
Okay. All right. So almost there. It's not so bad.
Adrian, I need you to get me close to that thing so I can hit it with my blade.
Yes, we do need to get in underneath its void shields.
Very impressive sword, Lord Captain. I'm surprised that you're using
more
it.
of a staff with a blade at the end. I honestly don't really know how exactly it works. I'm kind of just winging it at this point. Had it for a while. It's kind of just been there.
I feel like there's an innate ability inside of you that will make you quite effective in melee combat if only you put a little effort into it.
I did. I dumped about maybe a couple thousand points in it.
Excuse me, Master Thorne, do you have a pocket knife or a multi-tool of some kind?
Would you like to borrow my other power blade?
Yeah, to what purpose?
I need to cut my hair.
It
bears the blood of a living saint. I would like to put it in a reliquary.
So he
oh my god, stop being so stupid. What the hell is wrong with you?
He shifts his hip where he has his power sword, but he can't draw. He can't really draw effectively.
It's okay. I just use telekinesis and I pull the blade out of the sheath and just the hair that has the blood on it, and then stuff it in a reliquary pouch so that later we can entomb it in a little box.
Yeah. Or
sell it on eBay.
Ark of the Covenant. Put it on eBay, man. It's going on a Shrine World. Listen to this faithless dog.
I'm surprised you didn't use telekinesis to rip your own hair out by the roots.
I thought about it, but
Sister Dawn, if I could trouble you for your blessing as well. The battle has been quite difficult up to this point.
Oh Jesus! Do you want me to rub blood on your face or something?
Adrian,
that will not be necessary.
No.
I just want you to.
I want to tell you what's happening when that happens. When she says that, I had pulled the blade out with my full intention, but I turned away and was jankily putting it towards you. It was like Fantasia as it was returning towards you. It wasn't steady. But when she said she might rub its blood on your face, I turn and the blade is zoop, zoop. No, I'm kidding. I sheathed it.
Sure, I can hear you. That's no problem.
Dawn front ending all of her fate points. before a massive fight against a combat walker.
That's fine.
I mean,
We
on
can
the other
always-
hand, starting the fight with 0 health is a pretty bad prospect. They don't let us use re-raise in this game, so
That's surprising.
you just needed a knife.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to return back today, huh?
I sort of
Yep.
okay. Well, I guess I'm spending a fate point. Guys, I'm down to 2 now, in case you're wondering.
As am I.
How many fate points do you have?
I have 4.
Because
I'm talking
She had to
about
burn.
Adrian.
I have 3. I've
many
already
did you
spent. I've already spent
you
one.
spent
this
one to
turn.
survive.
Yeah.
You burned it to come back with the cybernetic eye. Head full of harlequins.
Okay, so you get 10 HP back.
All right. Cool.
And any fatigue and whatever is gone as well. So. Also, you feel really good because, like, instead of putting it on your hair, you got like a signed photo, like a headshot of me, and I like put a handprint of blood on it instead.
There you go.
Like,
It's a glamour shot with the handprint. Yeah.
yeah, but it's like from when it's from like when before I joined the Hand of Calixis, so I was actually like attractive back then, right? So it was like.
So it's the Hand Calixis made you less attractive. I got it. All
I
right.
was gonna
it's the
say
fact-
though, like Dawn is Margaret Thatchering right now.
It's because I've been in several armed conflicts.
Yeah.
So long as none of you hit your face, you're fine.
I'll have to
of your
burn
skin
myself
was
several
burned.
more times.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just my hands, which I keep in gloves. Now power armor, I guess, right?
We should be able. Correct me if I'm wrong about this, James. We should be able to pass through the void shield.
You muted.
Oh, am I? Oh,
No, James.
No,
is muted.
James is.
James is muted. Gotcha.
Sorry, my bad. No, you are correct. So the void shields won't stop you from walking through them. They extend out to about 5 meters beyond the hull of the actual Titan, and you can walk through it. And I mean, even your personal weapons would work inside the void shield, but they're probably not powerful enough to damage its natural armor. It's
Right.
more a case of can you get inside it and do other damage to it, or otherwise disable its void shield so that your tank weapons can do damage to it.
Yeah, but if we bring any of the turrets through the shield, they just evaporate, right? So, yeah.
So my I don't know if you can tell us this. So how much armor is the void shields adding into the situation?
45.
Didn't it have like 50 armor?
So okay, so we're talking. It's 2 things. Okay, so there's void shields in personal scale combat, and there's void shields in the war scale combat. So you're right. So it's got the 50 armor in the war scale combat includes the void shields. That will drop down to 30 without the void shields. Each one's worth 10.
Okay. So it'd make it slightly easier. Okay. I mean, either or we have to take care of that because I don't think we'd have to dump too much stuff into it to actually harm to get to that 50. So
That's why we're going to sneak up the exhaust pipe and
If we can-
slay the people inside.
Yes. If we
Yeah,
can,
without giving the actual numbers, it hasn't got a lot of health. It's armor that's the issue.
right.
It's just a single vehicle, but
Right.
whereas the health is more a representation of
the outer layers of void shield and plating are too tough. We must kill it from the inside.
Indeed.
Well, who's got a jetpack and who doesn't?
It's only you and Adrian, Miss Dawn.
Would you like
Would
to
you like
carry
me to carry him? I'll carry the Lord Captain. You can carry the other
I
weird
prefer
one.
that. I feel like Dawn would be more gentle.
All right, Androchiron.
It mainly because Adrian has large fists that can squeeze any sort of large piece of metal. with
I
ease.
understand.
Oh, I thought we were bonding, but
I'm
We are,
unworthy
yes.
of being carried by a
You
living
also
saint.
are a medical profession, so you would also be more gentle.
that is not really true at all. Most medical professionals I know have a sadist streak to them, so you know.
Androchiron is already T-posing so that Adrian can pick him up easier.
Throw me at the windshield. I will assert some dominance.
He
Okay,
doesn't
so
really, he doesn't really understand what's about to happen, right? He's just waiting to get Fulton lifted.
I'm just imagining like Adrian doing like a German suplex on you with the jetpack.
So is the intent to try and land on the carapace, on its back, basically?
We want
Sure.
the balcony that's
Yeah, I was say that there are like battlements on this thing's knees,
the
right?
scenic
It's
balcony.
it's not big
This
enough
is
for
a-
that.
No,
Just
this
like
is
a
Warhammer.
guy out there
So,
having a
okay.
cigarette. You know, we just
pretty
dump
much-
him.
in terms of flat surfaces to land on from the top, it's either its back, its carapace, its shoulders, or on top of its guns, because its guns are, it's got a Vulcan mega bolter on one side and a double-barreled turbo laser destructor on the other side.
Gotcha.
Probably
So-
don't want to be on top of a bolter while it's firing,
No, yeah, no.
or in the barrel.
Or on the guns at all.
I think on the back. Yeah, I think the back. Is
On
a
the
good
back
idea.
probably be the best idea.
On the caboose.
Yeah.
We'll go to the caboose section.
Yeah, if I just post into, can I post links in the chat or not? I think I
You
might
have
be,
to hand it off to a moderator.
Okay, I'll just post a link into our thing so you
Private?
can see what.
Yeah, no, our private chat, and then
Private chat, yeah.
Yeah, so you can get a good idea about where the
Relax.
flat surfaces are on top.
gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Got it.
Oh,
Got
wow.
it.
It kind of
Damn.
looks like a crab, the pinnacle of
Yeah,
evolutionary.
its legs,
Yeah.
its legs are quite tasty, I understand.
Yes.
I didn't do that right.
full of
Does,
delicious
it
meat.
have that thing that all balconies have these days, where it's like got spikes so you can't land on it? Like in pictures?
It's what do they call it? Something architecture, like offensive architecture thing to stop.
Yeah, to stop homeless people from sitting down or relaxing in any way.
Yeah.
I was talking about pigeons, but sure, yeah, why not? Homeless people.
It's called hostile architecture.
Hostile architecture
Tells you
yeah.
everything you need to know about the people who made it.
Yeah, it's also the Titan is also like broadcasting out noise to inspire its own troops. Which, given this Sleshy, I'm not going to tell you what that noise is.
Oh man, it's just fucking Wu-Tang Clan, bro.
Hey guys, let's after this battle, we're gonna go snort a line of coke. You guys ready for that? I'm gonna down a couple of
Black-eyed
kegs.
I'm a gangster too.
I just imagine these guys are a bunch of frat guys.
I don't think we've seen that out of them so far.
It's got a Sulu cup dispenser on its legs.
I don't know. I mean, they're led by Fifi, so I assume that they have some sort of like pseudo culture to them.
I'm talking about the people in the Warhound
Frat
specifically.
culture.
No, that frat culture. I think they're probably like LARPers. Why are you looking at me like that, Spoon?
In what regard are they like LARPers?
Have you seen Hunger Games?
I have, yes.
Fifi?
So just before you go too far, I thought I will let you know. Having met some of Spoon's friends, I can tell you he has LARPers in his friend community. So
Yeah, I do.
yeah, before you dig this hole too deep.
Yeah.
Dig this hole
I
too
was gonna-
deep.
I-
I've
I
shared
was gonna
my
make a
thoughts
couple
on
of jokes
the
too.
Vampire the Masquerade LARPing community quite often.
Hey man, those
there is a
guys
hole
are completely
there-
degenerate.
Like I was gonna say, there are certain sections of the LARP community that a Slaneshi worshiper might not be too far off.
Yeah, exactly. Look, Hunger Games was literally like a bunch of fashion designers LARPing as like survivalists. Tell me I'm wrong, okay?
And if that's the case, then Vampire the Masquerade LARPers are like a themed orgy, basically.
Chill, man, chill. This is fucking Twitch. I don't know that you can say that.
Orgy?
Relax.
Why not?
Anyway, I'm assuming that these people, when I say LARPers, I'm talking about like steampunk. I assume that there's that kind of aesthetic among this Slaneshi horde, right? Like everybody has an unusual number of clocks on their equipment.
But like assless chaps, steampunky.
There's a lot of talk about tea time after this is all done. but with the instead of sugar, you add the blood of the innocent. You know,
I was gonna say like a fucking.
I like
dollop
2
of
drops
cocaine.
in my cup.
There's phosphococaine
only the
cubes.
Space Marines do cocaine with their tea. All right. I've not done a good job describing what I think these people look like, but
So, go back to the original question: is the intent to land on its back?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I would like piloting personal rolls, -10 for the fact you can't. Equal -10 for the fact you're landing on a moving Titan, so -20 total.
now let me ask you
Ascended
something.
Dawn.
Before we do
Does-
this, James, I'm curious. Have you ever played the classic theatrical production game, Final Fantasy VII?
No, 7, yes. So I
Yes.
played the original and the remake.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So you know that during this dramatic production, that a man with a sword drops down from above and stabs somebody in the back. Is there any chance of us? We've got a lot of power weapons among us that we could just like fall through it from a no.
I don't think so.
We
no.
couldn't just like make a hole by flying at it really fast and just slicing.
Okay, so
We got
there's a
double
few-
power fister here, man. He can just like
Yeah,
hit
no,
it
but
at
look,
like 100 miles an hour,
and absolutely crush Androchiron. Yeah.
Except zero.
Rose apples.
just so that the stream is caught up with. Dawn is princess carrying the captain.
Of course. Why wouldn't she?
We've been looking for
and
someone.
I suspect that Adrian is like fireman carrying Androchiron.
Yeah, of
As
course.
much as you
Yeah,
can.
he's just like, yeah.
This is definitely one of those reverse like mangas where like the knight and the prince, you know, that's what's happening right now. Except
Right,
it's
there
called
is.
the living saint and the star captain, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so you guys land on this carapace. Now, what you're not ready for, first off, is the fact that it's almost like slippery. There's some sort of like secretion that like coming from like at first it's like you think it's like oil, but it's more like
Calm
it's almost
down,
like
Spoon.
the carapace is sweating.
Me.
Yeah.
Dave's
Sounds
like,
as
over
you
there.
explain it. So
Oh,
we don't
Dan's
want
just
to
sitting there
black
going,
light. Got it.
fluid dynamics, huh? I'm a specialist. This.
Yeah,
Do we not
you're ready
have
for like
Do we not have like the boots that do the
Parama has magnetic boots, so you're able to like once it takes a moment for you to find your purchase because you weren't ready for it to be slick.
You have to get
But
through
once
the
once the mag boots engage, yeah, then you got a more solid grip. And also this thing
magnets
is like
versus lube?
as the thing as it walks as well, it rocks side to side too. So it's certainly there's a lot of motion up here.
Ah, you've read 20th Century Boys, I see.
Lord Captain, shall I attempt to make us a hole?
I mean, I can join you. I figured we'll try to get to the head first, but well, maybe this might be the best spot. I don't know. Let's try.
I don't know much about the inner workings of Warhound Titans.
Well, I don't either, and especially not for a chaos one. So who knows what's inside?
I can only hope that it's heretical people doing heretical things, so I won't feel any issue slaying them.
Your chances are very high for that, I believe.
Great.
For all we know, it's
Fantastic.
blackjack and hookers down there. But who
Okay.
knows?
Please don't bring blackjack into this.
Boone, give me a strength test
sorry.
at +20.
Okay.
Forget. Can I also assist because my blade's very cutty as well?
Yeah, you can give me a strength test for a blade. It's a strength test.
Did you just roll a
It's
100?
It's that kind of night, I guess.
Holy shit, dude.
You happy with that result, Spoon?
Let me tell you about
Equivalent of
this.
dropping the soap.
No, because it's a 100.
There we go.
I've got a pretty good chance at succeeding this. So I guess
So there's this guy named Plato, see, and
This sounds like a guy who's about to roll another 100.
anyway, there's a bathtub.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, you definitely would have fucked at least one of your power fists with if you kept 100.
That's all right. We got spares.
Oh God, my hand!
I love the idea that Ivy's like
tunnel.
repairing this thing later, and she's just like, "I've never seen so much weird lubricant in the joints before.
What were you doing, Adrian?
It's hardened. It's like
It's like cement.
Yeah, so Pierre like basically like jams the blade through and creates like enough of a cut for like Adrian to get the fingers of the power fist under and then tear, and it sort of like folds up like metal buckling in almost like a rolling manner, like it's rolled steel. And for those of you, is everyone wearing power armor, by the way?
Yeah.
Including Androchiron? Okay, no, so I won't tell you what the smells from inside smell like.
Thank God.
Sorry? Yeah,
he does open the helmet specifically to get the smell.
Jesus.
There you go, James. Now, I call your bluff.
Yeah, no worries, yeah. So coming from inside is sort of like, it's an organic smell. I mean, it's almost like when, if you've ever been in a surgery, when like the inside of the human body has a certain smell, and that's what it's like, and this sort of mist rises out of there as well. It's almost like you've just torn open something living, and thanks for that, Dave. Yeah, there's a scent of like a foul life about this thing. And when you look down, like once the mist inside clears, you can see what looks like the inside of. I mean, effectively, a Warhound Titan only really has two rooms. It has the main part of the body. It has the bridge, and you've just opened up the space of the body. But it's almost like tendrils of flesh are like lining the walls. So you can make out what was the metal superstructure, but there's a living nature about this thing. So it's like nerves and vessels snake along the walls and are pulsing with power.
Dawn gets in there and she's like, "God damn! Imagine the smell."
Androchiron will shut his helmet.
Androchiron, describe the heresy to me.
Master Thorne, do you have any grenades?
I do.
I do not.
I'm just going to telepathically pull a pin on one of them and then pull the grenade off his belt and drop it towards the nerve clusters.
Okay, no worries.
What grenade you take?
It doesn't matter. All of them.
So as you watch, like the grenades hit the floor, and they sink in almost like the floor sort of opens up to admit them as such, and get swallowed up almost like they're landing in jello. And then a moment later, you hear like a few distant wet thumps, and there's like some steam that rises, but hasn't seemed to cause significant damage. It's almost like it's like if you throw a body on a grenade, it effectively used some of its flesh to absorb the explosion.
Okay. Hand flammer time.
I think while they're like messing with that, I want to like meander through the corridor, see if I can figure.
So you're actually climbing down inside. Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
So I said it's only two rooms. It's a big main room which takes up the bulk of its torso, and then at the other end of the room. So at the back end of the thanks, Ridley. At the back end of the Titan is like the doorway that would normally you'd come in from as such. So a big bulkhead that would have a metal ladder to drop down. And then at the front end, towards the neck of the Warhound, is a large circular vault-style door, which has been previously emblazoned with the symbol of the Cult Mechanicus, which has been defaced several times. But in here, there is normally you'd expect this to be filled with ammunition storage. But you're not sure, like, with the sound of that mega bolter still, rocking away like thunder of gods outside, you're not sure where all the ammunition is coming from. Yeah, this chamber is remarkably empty except for all the sort of fleshy tendrils.
Okay, I'm going to take taking a hell pistol, not hell pistol, inferno pistol, and see if I can start melting through that door.
All right. no worries. What are the rest of you doing at the same time? You're just burning anything. You're just generally burninating, are you, Dave?
Yeah, I'm just over here, just like, I mean, like, okay, so honestly, I think she would be helping the Lord Captain getting through the door, I guess. Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I've got 3 Inferno pistols. Someone want one to borrow?
But it's less about that and more about maybe she's like shoulder checking the door or something like that while you're doing it. Yeah. You give her a pistol, she's not going to know how to use it, right? Like,
Essentially, I'm trying the Inferno pistol, see if it's even effective at the door.
Okay, yeah. So it
actually
seems to be like the door has been made to withstand like sort of onslaught, but given enough time, certainly the melted pistol will get through it.
Right.
Nothing will stop the heat of the sun eventually. Give enough time.
I think Adrian's gonna like start like pulling these like veins and stuff off of the walls to see if he can try and like do some damage in here.
Right, so Adrian smash, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Androchiron.
Androchiron is in an interesting position where everyone else is doing useful stuff around him mechanically, and he appears to be doing nothing. But what he's actually doing is recalling the moment where the God Emperor scoured his soul of any evil or demonic influence and cleaned him to become a Astropath Transcendent. Because he's pretty sure that when that door opens, he's going to have to do some real nasty shit on like several different levels. So he's not just invoking, he's like quietly preparing himself to... I don't know that we've ever seen him prepared to like kill in the same way that of what he's about to. Because he's pretty sure that we're going to have to kill like really, really bad people. Like, yeah, we killed some bloodthirsters, or what's the one that the less bad one? Bloodletters?
Bloodletters.
Yeah,
blood
but
letters.
these guys that we're about to go face are probably like corrupted Mechanicus at their highest level. Like, we might be fighting a Magos or something really bad. So he's just preparing his soul
Okay.
for...
Give me a Sinician's test at +10.
Oh, Sinician's test. That's great because I'm good at it and I've failed it pretty much every time.
That's how things roll.
Might as well be the
entire
tagline of this
Pierre's
game.
like, hello,
All right,
would
you say
please-"
minus 10?
Okay.
Then that's only 3 degrees.
Plus 10. I said
Oh,
plus
then
10.
that's 5 degrees.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, so you sort of get this sense of glee around you, like a sort of a savage mirth. It's like somebody's actually enjoying all this damage being wrought.
Do I think it's a person or do I think it's the Warhound Titan?
problems I was facing, it was literally like Windows update, like it kills everything for a while, like, and then everyone's playing catch up. So I don't know.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back.
So we are saying that it's not a Titan AI. It's the
Well, I'm
concepts.
saying that as far as you know from your common law war roll you made last session,
Okay.
is that Titans don't have AI. They have a machine spirit that relies upon the Princeps to connect his mind with Vine MIU to effectively like control the Titan.
Can I counterattack down this line? Like, psychically? I don't mean like I want to kill it. I just want to make it afraid. I want to Starship Troopers it, afraid. It's afraid. I want it to feel fear rather than joy at her coming, essentially.
Okay. So I would like you to make an opposed willpower test.
Oh, that's good. Thank God you didn't say
now-
intimidation.
Now, because of demonic presence, you're at minus 20.
I believe I ignore that. Hold on a sec. I have some anti-demon shit because the Emperor really likes me. And I'm a Destiny's Child.
Which one are you?
Beyonce, of course. I mean,
Definitely not Beyonce.
can you name literally any Destiny's Child member besides Beyonce?
The other one.
Yeah, there were 3. So nice work. Let's
Oh,
see.
you have
One that,
two options then.
The one that no one remembers about, and the one that flipped off to America.
Oh,
during the
Scary Spice.
Wow. Can re-roll failed willpower. No, I have a plus 10 weapon skill versus demon. All right,
jeez.
so okay, so I have a minus 20 to this. Then you say?
Yeah, that's right. I rolled a 4.
That's not great. Well, the great news is that I get an automatic reroll.
Okay.
Can you even beat him?
Because I may reroll failed willpower test to resist any psychic techniques that affect my mind. Okay, maybe that doesn't
No, you're not
trigger
resisting.
here. All right, I'm fate pointing it anyway. I don't think I can
Okay.
win this, but I'm gonna fate point it anyway because I don't want this thing to think that I lose.
No.
I do
Okay,
lose
nice.
overall, but I don't lose like I
That's
never
right,
even
yes.
triggered
You're
it
not,
in the
you're
first
not a
place.
loser. You just lost.
Yeah. Exactly.
No worries. Yeah. So this mind feels incredibly. I mean, look, you've touched the Emperor's mind. It's nothing on the Emperor, but it's this. Whatever mind you're touching is incredibly powerful, and definitely demonic in origin.
I
So at this point-
redouble my efforts to bash in my soul.
The doorway to the Princeps chamber, or to the bridge, basically turns into molten metal and just slews its way through the floor, revealing the inside of the bridge. So there are basically 4 seats. So 2 auxiliary controllers, the Princeps throne, plus a Moderati chair as well, but although they're all occupied, they are occupied by rotting corpses that have been partially integrated into the machine around them. Effectively, like there's these same tendrils that are absorbed into these husks that were once the crew that controlled this vessel.
Just like Destiny's
and-
Child.
And at this point, those loud hailers you heard before start emitting a laugh. And you notice that the hole you tore in the hull above you closed itself up again.
That's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not locked in here with him.
It's locked us inside of itself.
Yeah. And in fact, like the walls around you start to seem to be closing in as like the fleshy parts of it start to sort of pull away from the metal. It's almost like a stomach trying to push you towards the mucus covered walls.
All right.
Have you seen that scene where Palpatine corkscrews?
Yeah.
That's Androchiron right now. He's ready to go as soon as that door is open.
It's open. It's it.
Yeah, I'm telling you how he's getting through it. He
Okay,
force
nice,
lifts himself into the room and then attacks this thing. He attacks the Princeps seat.
Okay, you slash through this husk of a corpse. It's sort of like you cut it in half, you bifurcate, no problem. But it's not the corpse is doing nothing.
Yeah, but I did what I came here to do.
You did.
And then I leave.
You smashed that seat, no problem at all. But yeah, the walls are still closing in.
Do you mind if I start flaming some stuff?
Oh, flame ahead while we figure out how to. So there's like no other like visible doors or anything like.
It's a warhound. There's not much to a warhound.
Right.
Adrian gestures to the ground and looking at the Lord Captain and says, further in, Lord Captain.
There is no further in.
All right, James. I got for Scholastic Lore Occult and Warp.
You got Forbidden Law Heresy.
I'd take Forbidden Law Demonology.
I got that.
I don't have that.
You
I
have
call
infused knowledge.
Riani.
So well,
3.3. Look at that.
Okay, so it's
Nice and
possible
shit.
that this thing is functioning because it is possessed by a demon. So effectively, it is like a demon is controlling this machine, rather than the people in the chairs that are long since dead.
Yes, but
Right.
what I was looking for was how we can, detach what mechanical or demonic spirit from the controls of this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was
So
what I was.
effectively, like okay, so
Before we do anything else, I'm just going to take the sword out and just stab it into the flesh because it's,
okay.
it's sanctified or whatever. I just want to see if like there's anything happening for this.
Oh, like it recoils away from your holy blade for sure. You're not doing significant damage to it, but let me see. Androchiron, I think, has some relevant skills here. So, give me Forbidden Lord Warp, Arthur, at +10.
I have that as well.
I have it as
Can I
well.
make that?
I will reroll it with a fate.
I won't
A
do it with the
reversal of
+10.
fortune.
Nope, I'm not gonna roll it. I think while the midst they're doing other stuff, I'm gonna see if like any of the monitors or anything are functional, or if it's just all flesh.
It's flesh.
Okay.
Nothing about this thing would function normally were it not for the
'Cause-
demon possessing it.
All right. So the only other thing that I'll say this is because I still got the that oil, and it's been sanctified. Is there a way that I can like use that to like create?
Right,
at
let
least
me
a
come back to
safe space or something?
Arthur's success.
Okay.
So
he
it
got
could
one.
be possible to effectively. So when I say exercise the demon, it would drive it from the shell out into the material world. So you'll still be facing a demon, but it would temporarily sort of free the machine from the demon's possession.
I mean, it would stop working, right? It would essentially just
Yeah.
shut down.
It would just grind to a halt while you're fighting the demon.
I'm guessing
And
that
then
a
the
demon is a
demon
lot
can-
easier to kill than a demon-possessed machine.
Potentially, yeah.
Theoretically, yes.
Otherwise, it would be fighting. Otherwise, it would come out and fight people on its own rather than.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Spoon's over here like, and I'm like, no, it's definitely a lot easier.
It depends on the scale of the weapons you have. For us, yeah, sure, a demon's much easier for us to defeat. But if you've got say another Titan, it's easier to just shoot the Titan.
Is it though? I feel like you
until it
just
stops
need one. When you're using Titan level weaponry, I feel like you just need one sniper shot to hit the demon, and that's it. James is like, yeah, it's got a plus or minus of a kilometer.
I mean, the other option is you can have one of your ships in orbit try and bombard the Titan. But
Yeah,
like you
not
say,
with us in
it's-
it. That sounds like a terrible
Yeah.
idea.
Lance weapons deviate by 1d5 kilometers. And,
See? That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
macro values deviate by 5d10 kilometers.
All right, I want to force the demon out.
Okay. So, are you getting help from anyone else to try and do this? This is you can do this as a group effort.
Sure, I'll help. I don't
Boy,
know how,
no.
but I'll
I'm gonna arrange us around that command throne of the princeps, right? In like a four corner situation, and like make it start looking really occulty. And then I'm gonna hold my hands out on either side. I'm gonna moon knight my cane in one of them, We have to take our hands and drive this daemon into the material world. Only through the power of our faith and friendship can we do this. Take my hand. Let's form a circle. A squared circle. WWE SmackDown Raw. And I hold my hands out for any two people to take.
No worries. I imagine a power fist takes my hand.
Yeah. Your hand just disappears into the power fist.
Has a muscle spasm, accidentally crushes it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
So
take
I
the
would like
other.
you all, please, to make willpower rolls. And your combined successes are going against the demon successes.
I want to
Okay.
give a +10 to Androchiron. Feel like it's
I'm
better
leading our
words.
psychic choir here.
Yeah, well, the demon got one success. So, provided you guys can get two or more successes combined,
What did he
Roll.
roll?
It ain't from me and the Lord Captain, that's for sure.
I tried.
So
Hey.
there, do I get anything for being like demon stuff? Because I know I have some shit in here about this.
Not for this part, but I mean, when you actually fight the demon, then yes.
Oh, okay. Willpower.
At this point, we'd just be throwing salt into the wound.
10.
It's like Pierre and like Adrian's just there. It's like,
Yeah, we're like, yep. Hey, we got
I
participation
feel like you
trophies.
guys are getting buffeted by psychic winds. And you're like, oh god, the mind is so big.
we're the ones humming during the hymns during church. because we
Yeah,
don't know the
we're
words.
we're the chorus.
I feel like Androchiron's eyes glow underneath his blindfold as, you know, he's forcing the demon out, and he says, through the destruction of our enemies, we earn our salvation. Thought for the day.
Wow, the acoustics in this flesh chamber are awful.
Well, this is his
I love the
automatic
thought
thing,
for the
right?
day.
It's his automatic power instead of something else on the psychic phenomenon is causes all the voices in the area to echo.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put a picture in for today's benefit. If this works, because it's a WebM. I think that WebM works in. Does yeah, in.
No, we fight a giant keeper of secrets.
Look, we already fought that Zuchi thing, man.
So yeah, with Androchiron's force, so effectively suddenly all the flesh recoils away from you. You're all sort of rocked as the whole machine grinds to a halt, and you feel it powering down. And you certainly hear the sound of the void shields going out as well, as energy sort of coalesces out of the wall and forms into this four-armed demon, half male, half female, with purplish white skin, horned head, wicked blade in one hand, and then claws on two of its arms. And it roars at you in anger as it confronts you. Now, who is not immune to fear?
I'm actually immune to fear, so everybody else is.
So you have immunity to fear now? Okay.
Yeah, I have
Everyone else
the
is
immunity
immune?
to fear now, and then everybody's immune to fear because of me.
Okay.
Except for Dawn,
No
she's
worries.
immune to fear because she's immune to fear.
Double immune to fear.
Yeah. What is that?
Alright.
Yeah, I got fearless, which is great.
Got the booster shot of immunity to fear.
Yeah.
So I'd like initiative, please. Damn it. I knew it was going to do this. Okay, I'm going to have to... Sorry. Okay.
I like that James is upset about something, and I'm over here raging that we're on like our 6th restart of OBS.
Oh, come on. I never roll good initiative in this game. Like, it's happened once, I think.
Take a fate point to just take a 10.
Yeah, I love the idea that
No, that you don't
everyone's
have any
like,
left,
hey,
but-
Dawn, give me some heals. And I'm like, okay. And then Arthur's like, just spend a fate point. You got plenty.
Hey, I asked really respectfully on my knees, and then I cut your blood on my hair out and made it
sold
into
it on eBay.
I'm not selling it.
I love the idea that you're just like, oh, Dawn, I love your work so much. And I was like, cool, who do I make it out to? I was like, can you just make it general, please?
Okay, correction. Pierre's selling it on eBay.
There you go. There you go.
That's at least a cool 2 or 3 profit.
Don't make it out to
Okay.
anyone.
Yeah,
2 or 3
just
profit
to
factor.
my
I'm pretty
biggest-
sure you
to
can
my
just buy
biggest
a
fan.
world with this. This is the first artifact of the living saint, Don Leteinia.
Okay. So it is Pierre and Adrian first in any order. This thing looks intent upon causing you harm.
I mean, Lord Commodore, obviously, you should.
Essentially, Pierre's going to be like, all right, Adrian, I need you to boost me over there.
Fastball special.
That sounds dangerous, but sure.
I'm not going to fastball special you, sir.
Look,
Okay.
you're not in a very big area. You can easily get into melee combat with it range very quickly. Like it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I learned recently?
Warhound Titans aren't huge.
Okay. Oh, so it's in the building or in the Titan?
Yeah. So I will say the total amount of space inside this Titan move around is about the same as inside a bus.
Okay.
Okay.
Shang-Chi
so,
then.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and charge it.
Okay.
If
no
it's not
worries.
in our engagement range. I don't
Okay,
know.
cool. So as you enter its engagement range, you enter its aura of acquiescence as
Oh,
well.
that doesn't sound great.
Um, So yeah, or it's enshrouded in a beguiling, soporific aura that renders even the most chaste and devout Emperor's servants into beings of ravening depravity, or reduces the strongest men to drilling wrecks. So it means that you're at minus 20 on all weapon skill, ballistic skill, and willpower tests while you're within 5 meters of it. Oof.
What type of skill
Okay.
is this? Because I have an immunity to something. Oh, is it a psychic test?
No, it's not a psychic test.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah, but you do get plus 20. If you want to hit it, it's plus 20 for being massive.
In a bus?
So-
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the do you get a bonus for charging?
Yes, plus
Yes.
20.
So it's plus 20 for charging, plus 20 for his size, minus 20. So I'm getting an ultimate at plus 20 to this attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Plus
All right,
any
that's-
weapon skills that you have or whatever, based on the quality of your
Right.
blade.
I think mine's just a common quality, but it hit hard.
Can you tell yourself to do it better?
No, I
No,
can't.
you can't.
I'm like a bard where they get the ability to do that.
All right. It's going to try and parry your attack.
That sounds painful.
Get that weak ass shit out of here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right,
So
right on. Defender wins, I believe.
I'm pretty sure it wins. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, no worries. And because it got a successful parry, it's going to use its counterattack ability to attack you.
That doesn't sound great.
Which is a success.
I can dodge it.
You can try to dodge it. That'll be
The Lord Captain and try and punch this thing.
okay. So you also enter its aura of acquiescence.
Yep, or of acquiescence, which just gives me the negative 20.
Yeah.
Total net, I will get a plus 30 to this for 20 from charge, and then 10 from having the best quality power fist, right?
Yeah, and then plus 20 for its size.
Yeah, but that's, and then minus 20 for the aura of acquiescence.
No worries. Yeah, that's it. Okay, it will attempt to parry you with its wall of steel, which right on passes. That's okay, but it can't. But it can't. It can't counter strike again.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Over to it. Okay. It will try and claw Pierre and blade Adrian.
I'm not sure which of the two is better to have.
Okay. So the claw at Pierre.
Okay, I'll attempt to dodge that.
Mm.
I will re-roll that. That's not right. All right, I'll get clawed.
Okay. That is 26 pen 4.
Okay, that sounds painful. All right, so I got
In your
9.
85 in your leg, in your left leg.
So drop down to 5 armor force would be minus 9. So it'd be 15? No, 17 damage.
Sounds all right.
Yeah.
So I'd be down to negative. Oh God, -3.
Oof. All right. Do
So
you have
with true grit, it'd be -1.
yeah, rending in the leg?
It chops your leg off.
No, not -1. No, you'd be fine. Barely a flesh
Yeah,
wound.
I was gonna say you're gonna get some fatigue though for sure.
Yeah.
Is
Barely
it rounded down or up?
I ran it up. Ran it up.
So then it would be -2.
Anyways, let's get the.
I didn't know if it was rounded up or down as far as the halving.
Oh, if I've got this ready to go. Damage. Yeah. -2 rending leg is target's kneecap splits open. You must make a challenging +0 agility test or fall prone, regardless, take 1 level of fatigue.
Ouch.
Your kneecap splits open.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And you get some fatigue from it. God damn.
I don't think I want to fall prone.
So I'll tell you a quick funny story. When I used to be a security guard, I was doing a course in Hattons, like typical truncheons, and they break the body up into red zones, green zones, and yellow zones. So you can hit people in a green zone. You shouldn't hit people in a yellow zone because it could cause permanent injury, and a red zone could cause death. Like the temples, top of the head is a red zone, for example. So the knees are a green zone, but the elbows are a yellow zone because modern medicine can repair a kneecap, but it can't repair an elbow.
Okay, I was gonna say, wow, the knees are a green zone. Holy shit!
So, what does it take to stand up from prone?
Just a move action.
Okay,
So you
can
do
it
go prone into the gross flesh wall.
No, because that all stopped because the knee was no longer. Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to do a full action due to the multiple attack deal, right?
That's right. Correct.
Because you would have to stand up.
I only have one fate point left.
Let me go ahead and stab Dawn while you think what you want to do next.
Yeah, good. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna let it lie, fall prone.
Okay, 0.8.
Are you stabbing me?
Yes. I don't. So no, Adrian. Sorry, it's Adrian.
Adrian's getting stabbed.
Adrian, yeah.
Okay.
I will attempt to dodge.
Okay.
Step aside is you get to dodge twice in a round.
It's twice. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
I might have been thinking of the old Dark Heresy First Aid. I think had the one where it was for. No, that's right. The assassin get that. Sorry.
Are there any negatives to this for the aura, or is it just straight? Okay.
It's weapon skill, ballistic skill, and willpower is what the aura of acquiescence does.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, you dodged it. All right, Dawn.
hello. It is I,
Correct.
the roller of ones. Okay, so how far away is this creature?
Very close.
From you, like 6-7 meters. Like
Can I get a full attack on this creature from where I
Not
am?
in this round. No.
Okay, am I farther enough away to do a charge though?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I will charge. But you said there was some sort of weird effect or something like that going on?
Yeah, so you got -20 on weapon skill if you've been within its aura.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But with your charge, you'll still get and its size.
Yeah, I thought
I think that puts you at a +4. I think it puts you at a +40 total for your for charging your frenzy best quality. Its size minus the penalty is +40 total.
Yeah, I probably would have quaffed a potion, as it were. Okay, so let's do that then. So +40.
I'm finding out that I also had a talent that I could get called Leap Up that let me get up as a free action.
Yeah.
I love when you're laying on your back, you're literally just filled with regrets about things you should have learned.
Yeah.
Like there was like when you were like a teenager, there was probably a guy that was like brought in to teach you how to do all this stuff, and you're just like, I don't need that at all. I'll just pay someone to do it. And you're just laying there being like,
I should have paid attention to that course.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Don and Adrian are like pinballing around this thing with our jump packs.
Okay, so 3.7 degrees of success, and I can re-roll 1 in that damage.
Okay, we'll reroll the 1 first off, and there's a chance of Emperor's Wrath as well.
Okay, so this is the 1 being re-rolled right now.
Yep. Okay, so that brings up the total of 28, plus 2 more for your strength, so that's 30 total.
Yeah.
And then roll a hit again.
Okay, it was 40, yeah?
Yep.
Okay,
that does hit. So you roll an extra d10. It's 1 d10.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So it's 36 total. Now it won't get us to more toughness because of your sword, so I'll bring it down to it takes 29 damage.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay. Yeah.
It didn't try and dodge or nothing?
Out of reactions.
Oh.
It parried twice.
Yep, we wore it out for you.
Yeah, parry twice
we
and did a counterattack. Okay, Androchiron.
I'm gonna mind control it.
Okay.
Seems like a really reasonable action. So I'm using Dominate, and I'm using it unfettered.
Yep.
So I have my psi rating bonus is 7.
Yep.
So I don't know. I've never actually gotten this to work right. Let me just see if this will. Yeah, okay. That actually did work right.
Jesus.
Do you want to do
What's that?
this?
So what was that? That was your
My focus power willpower tests. And what did I actually roll? I rolled a 4.
Thor.
Okay.
So no doubles there.
Yeah. So I just need to check. It's got 2 traits that may affect this, being From Beyond and the Stuff of Nightmares.
Sure.
Otherwise, it's a regular roll.
I mean, if I would know that this is a bad idea, you know, I
Try to control a greater demon. You'd be
Sounds
opening,
like
you're definitely opening yourself up to corruption.
sure. I'm just trying to hold him in place for a second. So
Yeah.
someone
Okay.
can
So
set his throat.
I'll let you choose your action because From Beyond makes it immune to fear, pinning, any psychic techniques to use to cloud control or delude its mind.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll say you know that, so I'll let you do something else instead.
Instead, I just spend my turn summoning up my my 4 shards, which was
Okay.
also a success, and I have 7 now.
All right. All right. Now, Pierre, at the start of the round, you get a communication from the Lehman Russ group saying that the Warhound's void shields are down. Should they fire on the Warhound?
Yes, salvo in my position immediately.
Danger close.
Mass fire.
Hold on one sec.
Hold on a sec. I want to take the Titan alive.
No, I think this thing wants to be burned.
You can rebuild through the shell, you know? It's like refurbishing a house.
It'll
This thing's
hey,
like super tainted.
You're paying for the land.
it'll buff out.
You start buffing it and blood just pouring out.
What's the worst that can happen? Yes, go ahead and send salvo.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
god,
it
you're
is.
insane.
All right. Let me roll a d10.
It's the most Nero thing I've ever heard him say.
I
I'm already on
what
the
did-
ground to get after just got him.
What did Henley say? He's like, you got to add suicidal into your starship captain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, battle cannon shells start to impact the side of the Titan, like knocking around. Could I get everyone please make a +10 toughness test?
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, I'll spit a fate. God.
Yep, I'll spare feet.
Ooh.
Nope. All right.
Nope.
All right. I'm down to 0 fate points. So that's
Boy, I started this fight with 0, my friend.
Okay, so Pondo, you take 2 levels of fatigue.
that's
Who else
fine.
failed?
How
Okay.
many levels of fatigue did I take before with the
1.
lake? 1. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm at 3.
Androchiron takes 2. Dawn takes 2.
So sorry, hang on. I got +10 on my toughness test because of frenzy. Does that do anything?
Okay, well, it still would be do it down to value by 0.3 rather than success.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my fate points. I think
Okay.
that's the type of
yeah,
shit
that's
that
a
will
wise choice,
save
yeah.
people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what did you
Correction,
say I
Pierre.
get?
2 levels of fatigue.
so after the rocking Pierre's like slowly getting up, I was like, okay, that was a bad decision. All
Your
right.
decisions are never bad, Lord Captain. They're only thought of quickly.
That's good. Yeah.
No, I'll admit that one. That was bad, and then I attempt to take a swing at the at the big thing.
Okay.
So I'll be rolling flat, right?
Yeah, size cancels out by the bonus unless you got you're doing like wide attack.
No. Oh fuck. All right.
All right.
I accept that. I'm a little queasy. All right. Okay.
Adrian.
All right. I'm going to triple punch.
Consecutive normal punches.
Yeah, exactly. So these first two will be at plus 10 for the best quality, and then the last one is just a normal attack.
Oof.
All right. It will try and parry that one. So you want to parry. So even though it's got an unwieldy weapon. No, you hit it.
Oh my goodness.
All
All right. And there's a chance of Emperor's Wrath as well.
Yeah.
Okay, it is. Next D10 damage.
Oh wait.
How do you have-
Oh, hang on. That was a mistake because it rolled the
Okay.
toughness test.
Sorry.
I
That wouldn't have-
figured
How do you
that'd be a
have
success either
10-9
way.
on gauntlets?
They have a power field.
Okay, so roll an extra D10 damage.
So you're effectively hitting them with like a
Okay, so
shield. Then.
31.
Yeah, it's like yeah, like the power field basically tears them apart.
Okay, 17 damage.
Taste my chakra.
And then
All right. Now it will take some damage as well from warp instantly because it took damage in a amount but didn't deal any damage back.
ooh.
So all right, so it takes some damage. Its form is flickering, like effectively the immaterial is trying to reclaim it because it's no longer bound to an object yet. It's failing to, do anything that would empower itself.
Yeah, inflict. All right, so then second punch.
Yep. Okay,
Emperor's Wrath
we'll
again.
parry this.
Oh, no, you're going to do
We'll use its other one to try. No, you hit it again. And then roll Emperor's Wrath again.
Spoon's been waiting his entire career,
Yes,
including
this is the
dying
moment.
for
This
this
is the
moment.
moment.
I thought you could only Emperor's Wrath once per turn or whatever.
Just let him have this. Let him
what-
have this.
Yeah, it's a one.
Let
The once per
Spoon
attack?
specifically have one extra damage.
Okay, so it's 20 damage.
And then
All right, it's. Right.
Oh.
So you got more?
yeah, I got the one offhand attack at just a regular.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, it's out of parries. So 27 will be 13 damage. Okay, it's taken 71 so far.
Nice.
All right. All right. Pierre's on the ground and not hitting it. So
No,
it
I
is
got up.
going to. You got up. I say. Okay. Well,
So you can finish me off if you need to.
I'm just judging where the blows need to go. So it's going to try and stab Spoon, claw, Dawn.
Okay, I see. I'm not a threat. I can't do
Pierre
it.
stands up, he wipes the blood off his mouth and goes, I
Okay,
can
Spoon.
do this all day.
By the way, did you conversion
Yeah,
field before?
I will.
Wanda?
Oh, I did not. Well, I got a refractor field, so it's not as good.
It's war ignoring.
Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Rule of
Okay,
forgetfulness.
Yeah.
And they're stabbing at, clawing at Dawn.
I'm used to things ignoring it, so I hadn't really been considering it.
What type of weapon is the
Dot.
claw?
It's a claw. It's a big
Is it
demonic
powered?
claw. It's
no.
it's warp weapon, so you can't break it.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's a warp weapon, you can't hurt me anyway. So.
Well, it'll still get you full. You still get
Oh
full
right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You'll get your full armor.
You get your full armor,
Yeah.
so it doesn't just go right through
Dave's like, but I am no man.
you. Yeah.
The creature's just like, well, that's a misnomer. I use man like for the species. Blah!
Okay, you also dodged. That's it.
Wait, no, he rolled 2.9, didn't he?
The point,
Yeah, but-
whatever doesn't matter.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same whole number of successes.
And then it's defenders win, right? That's the rule.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yep. Dawn.
Come at me with that weak shit. How about full-bodied, full-blooded attack? So 20 gets removed. So its toughness cancels itself out, right? Or
Yeah,
its
so you'll
size
still,
cancels itself out.
so you'll still get your best quality, and you'll still get
Which is plus
your frenzy, so plus 20 total on both attacks.
All right. Yakasha. Woohoo! I'll take it.
Okay, and you ignore its toughness, so it takes 19 from that.
Also, I'll re-roll that 1 in the damage real quick.
Oh yes.
So that would make it 30.
Yep.
Oh no, 29, I guess.
Next.
Oh no, actually it'd be 31 because of the extra 2 from the
That's right. I've got it all right. That's right.
Okay. Next attack. Also Emperor's Wrath on that.
Yep. There's a chance of Emperor's Wrath, yes. Yes, so next D10 damage.
Right.
For the 2.
Alright, so this is the second attack here.
Yep.
Woohoo.
Okay. So that takes another 19. Okay, done more than 100 damage to it so far.
Tasty.
All right, Androchiron.
I shoot some blades of pure psychic energy at this creature of pure psychic energy in the hopes that I can return it to being pure psychic energy of a different form.
In a different
Sort
realm.
of voidless, massless, maybe wave, maybe particle form. I believe that the way this power works is I shoot it with my mind using willpower. I've only done this like several dozen times. Yep, challenging willpower test in order to shoot it.
You mean the demonic toughness? So you mean the demonic presence?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm in the captain's bubble, right?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I'm gonna re-roll that because that's dog shit.
I don't know if my thing ignores.
But Dawn's does. I think Dawn's gives an aura of ignore demonic presence.
Never mind.
Oh, so does that
I
mean you
have
don't get
not
the minus 20?
activated that.
Okay.
Because it takes a fate point, and that he doesn't want to use yet.
Okay. Well then.
I mean, yeah, I haven't activated it because it requires a fate point, and I mean I can, and it also requires an action too, if that makes sense. So
it wouldn't change the outcomes. He rolled poorly twice.
All right,
Okay.
give me a second to describe it. It's like some Shang-Chi opening scene shit. He's like moving the blades around to hit the creature. It's actually more Doctor Strange, and he just continuously misses, embarrassingly. Is he still taking damage for getting wrecked so badly? Because he hasn't hit anybody?
Definitely. Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Well, he's 21, yes. Okay,
Imagine being a sadomasochist so badly that if you don't take joy in hurting somebody, you just die. You just actually fucking die.
Okay, so the tank shots this time is a disrupting blow, so not as hard as the last hit. A random person needs to make a toughness test. So I'm gonna roll. So
Our friendship, guys.
Okay, so Pierre is 1, Adrian's 2, Dawn is 3, Androchiron's 4.
Here comes the 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be Androchiron for sure. You know it, I know it, we all know it.
It's Pierre. Toughness test plus 10.
Literally the one person
does he get a
who will
bonus because he's
destroyed.
laying down on the floor already?
He gets up off the floor and like a rusted piece of the like hole comes out and just clocks him in the forehead.
So
You are stunned. You're stunned for a round.
fuck.
This happens to you all the time, bro. And usually it's your fault as well, just like now.
No, it hasn't happened in this game quite a while, and it's.
Remember we were invading the bridge of a ship and you got stuck.
Adrian.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's another round of consecutive normal punches.
Okay.
Okay, Saitama. Calm down. I can't wait for your one punch then. Where you go serious for 1 second.
5.7 degrees. It's gonna wear this one. Okay, so 26 minus 1 is 12. Okay. All right. Next one.
Oof.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Yeah. Good damage though. And then the final punch.
Okay, it's going to try and parry this one.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake, I can't roll well today. Okay.
Tell me about it.
And then Emperor's Wrath.
Yep.
Exactly a 60.
Exactly. Yep. Extra D10. Yep.
Hey, we're improving.
Okay.
He rolled a 2 for the
All right.
audience. Is sick
Yeah.
on a D10.
Nice. All right. It now. Okay. It is going to stab Adrian, claw, Dawn.
Oh, this is the
Okay.
safest I've ever been in combat before, James. I just want to say I really appreciate not shitting me with shurikens or
it's got a psi rating of 8. It's just that it's like it's dealing with what's in front of it first. So
look, if it wants to mono a mono me, let's do it. Let's throw down.
okay, so
As long as
and
it wants to
first
get
off.
disemboweled.
All right. I will attempt to dodge.
Okay, you know what? I'm thinking it's going to spend a fate point to increase that by 1 degree of success.
Okay. Oh, and I fail.
Wow.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm out of fate points, so I take the hit.
Okay. 24 pin 8 to the right leg.
This guy really, really doesn't want to die of blood loss from loneliness.
Which eye did you lose?
This is gonna be so
Both of them right now.
Yeah. All right. So I still get to minus my toughness, so it's only 20 damage to my right leg. So I'm a -5, but I have true grit. So
So it becomes
2,
3.
3.
No, 3 because it rounds up.
Okay.
Okay.
So -3 to the leg.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'll tell you what that is.
Your kneecap caves inside of itself and forms a new bone.
It's kind of elbow-like, actually.
Okay, the attack rips flesh, a length of flesh from the target's leg, causing blood to gush to the ground. The target takes 1 level of fatigue and is currently suffering blood loss.
That's the well. All right. Yep.
Do you want to get that leg?
Yeah, he's gonna get that leg.
Okay, and then the claw at Dawn.
Oh.
Hey, that's better. Finally rolling back.
That's pretty chunky.
Yeah, it's got 81 weapon skill.
Yeah, he's just James has just been rolling terribly all night.
I don't even know if I could beat that, but I could try. So I'm gonna do dodge, I think. All right. Did you use your refractor field?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's a warp weapon.
Yeah.
Oh.
It'll punch right through it.
I don't know about your conversion field. I don't know if that works.
So this is also going to hit you in the right leg.
What's this thing? Is right leg?
High gravity world, clearly. Okay, so 29 pin 0 against your armor.
This demon definitely watched the Hit Me JP
On my leg?
Dark Heresy.
Yeah. So what's your armor? The armor is like 10 or something, is it?
11.
Okay, it brings it down to 18. What's your toughness?
5. Oh wait, hang on. I might have increased it. No, it's 5.
Okay, so you take 13 wounds.
Okay. And you said I get no conversion field?
No, it's right, because war weapon.
Alright, so I'm down to 1 wound, boys.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Hey, at least you're still in the positive.
Now, it also, because it's actually done some damage, it starts to heal as well. How much does it heal?
Well, that's not cool.
Half the damage it did. So how much damage did it actually do to you in the end, Adrian?
It did 20 to me in the end.
Okay, so it heals 10 from you. And how much damage did it actually do you? 13 in the end?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get back 6.
Yeah.
So it's on, okay. So it's got back some wounds.
No, don't
Right, Dawn.
take that away.
I should get 1 HP back because my toughness is up by 1 at the moment because of the armor.
Mm. Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna fucking do the thing that I'm known to do in these situations. So plus 20 still works? Or?
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, all right. Hey,
Okay. All right, so I'm going to try and parry that because it's so much. Okay, so roll Emperor's Wrath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's an extra D10 damage. 28 minus it's 7.
Well, it's actually more like 30 because of the toughness.
Oh, plus 2. That's true. Yeah, cool. All right, got it. Okay, second attack.
Did it hit?
He did. Yeah, he did damage to it. Definitely.
Okay. I thought he was like dodging or parrying or something.
No.
I can re-roll
Yep. Blade Master.
because I am Blade Master. Wow, double
Ooh, okay.
tens.
All right, look, we may as well try and dodge this because it's one reaction left, and if it doesn't dodge, it's going to be bad for it. So let's give this a go. Not enough. Okay, so 25. Oh, wow, okay. It is looking pretty badly hurt. You've done over 200 damage to it so far.
Then can't she try to Emperor's Wrath?
No, because we did it. You were right, tell you once per turn.
Oh, okay.
We gave Spoon an extra 1 point before because we were nice. All right, Androchiron.
And then you broke his kneecap afterwards.
Yeah, because I finally got the combo to work.
Yeah, I use my willpower to shoot some shards at this guy. Hey. Okay. Which each success I hit with 1 force shard plus 1 for each additional. So that's 4, 5.
5. Yep.
Yep. Okay, so they're 1d10 plus 14, 10, 7 rending. Yes. And I'm gonna check for Emperor's Wrath.
Okay, wait a second. You might not get that far yet. So the first one will do 6, and the second one will do
Nothing.
2. No, you're right, so nothing. And then the third one before you get to Emperor. Okay, it disintegrates back into the warp again.
All right, I wanna Doctor Strange it. So
Okay.
I've been maneuvering these shards the whole time. Now this guy is like ripping apart Dawn and Adrian and Pierre, and I pull my faceplate back to look at it, and I go,
me, okay?
I go, nothing personal. Feast of Blades. Check behind you, and they're and all 5 shards hit it in the back over and over again, chopping at it like a Gordon Ramsay nightmare.
Okay, so
It's the intro from Gordon Ramsay. You know, when he's got all the knives that are throwing at him.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so at that moment, the next salvo from the Lehman Russes hits this thing. The outer carapace cracks open, and you hear it like an emergency klaxon sound. It sounds almost the plasma drive has been breached, and fire is now starting inside this thing.
Who's the leader of these guys? Colonel? Lord Colonel?
For the tanks.
Of the Lehman Russes, yeah.
Oh yeah, would be I need to look up what his rank was. I think he was like a general or something for the regiment. It would be he'd be a colonel. Yeah.
Pierre, hold fire on the Titan. Hold fire on the Titan.
I was gonna say, I feel like somebody should be calling this guy.
I think it's a little.
I mean, I was going to last round, but then I got stunned. Let's get. Well, let's get Adrian back to proper. Let's get out of here. Position. Ooh.
Okay. Now, who took damage from the demon?
I did.
I think
everybody except
for Androchiron?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
My sweet, untainted flesh and mind and soul.
okay, so you gain. Why is it roll 20 being bitched? 14 corruption points.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Okay.
And Adrian gains 24 corruption points.
Oh, Jesus, James.
What's it like being 1/4 of the way to your own doom?
All right,
pretty sure I can't get them or something?
You can't. That's why I didn't apply it to you. I need to test to see
Adrian
if it
just
mutates.
gets a tentacle coming out of his cyber eye.
Well, we're about to find out if he mutates. Because he needs to make it's enough for a mutation roll.
Dawn just like slowly unsheaths the sword, just like watching.
You know, Spoon, I've occasionally punched your character in the back of the head when he was corrupted by evil on one planet, and then I
thought I wasn't corrupted by evil on that planet.
you were infected by the spirit of murder.
Yeah, I had a ride along for a little.
All right. I can't re-roll it, so that's what it is.
We're back again. Adrian is not, in fact,
That's not great.
half tentacle.
You have to make a second one too.
Yeah, double fail.
Okay, so Pondo. The character suffers from minor tics, shakes, and tremors with no medical cause. You reduce your agility by 1d10,
Oh shit!
which is 4. Agility's down by 4.
All right, so I'm down to 41.
Boom.
For a tick? Oh my god. Bro.
Okay, you gain a fell obsession. Your character is obsessed by sinister or malign focus, such as collecting finger bone trophies, ritual scarification, carrying out meaningless vivisections, etc. And also, you have irrational nausea. You feel sick at the sight or sound of some otherwise innocuous things, such as prayer books, holy items, bare flesh, human laughter, fresh food, shellfish, etc. When you encounter that with your revulsion, you must make a toughness test or suffer minus 10 penalty to all tests as long as you understand.
Oh my god.
It's going to be shellfish. It's going to be shellfish.
Adrian's just like, oh boy, crab sure is my favorite delight. The only thing I love in the universe.
I've got it. It's the Rinka.
Too much of a good thing, huh?
Yeah. So now every time we go to like meet someone and Androchiron's like, oh, here's this gift bag for you. Adrian's just gonna be like, oh.
My nausea, it's so irrational. That's when we tell people that everything we cook is in.
Yeah, it's in the Rinka sauce.
Yeah, so you guys fly out of this this Titan a few seconds before its plasma drive detonates with a blast area of.
Sure.
Since we've
While
got,
this is happening, the AI tells us that we're being electronically jammed and the sensors go haywire.
What type of weird things are you gonna start collecting, Spoon?
I don't know. I like the ritual scarification one.
You just you know what? I really liked having my eyeball removed. I wonder what else I could do to myself.
I like the idea that he stuffs crab legs.
So everything within 80 meters of the Titan takes 42 pen 10 damage.
Shit.
And all that's left is a few charred pieces and a giant crater of molten glass.
So what's caught up in that circle?
No, nothing important. Well, it was actually fighting Lehman Russes and in that battle. It's probably that massive melee of Lehman Russes, Chaos,
Legionnaires,
Battle Sisters. But in any case, the loss of the Titan is enough to cause the Chaos Forces to go into full retreat. So I think we're going to come back and deal with the repercussions of this battle next session.
Excellent. There's going to be a lot of repercussions.
All right. Post credit scene is Androchiron tightening his blindfold and then going, all right, Lord Captain, I need to check for corruption and madness in the troops before we take them back up to the ship. Oh my god!
Androchiron starts collecting finger bones as well.
Yeah.
What's wrong? What?
Man.
You're down bad, both of you. You're down bad. We better make sure Adrian doesn't start collecting waifu figurines.
I fell obsession with body pillows.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow. James costing me half my audience with one comment.
Oh man.
What the fuck? What the fuck was this episode, guys?
don't
Holy
know.
shit.
Yeah.
I've never done a broadcast that was this bad. Half of it was intros. The stream crashed 10 times.
Yeah.
The influence
Call
of
the
Slanesh
episode.
family.
Yeah.
Call the episode "Into the Dark Hole."
Dark hole. No, I think Feral is a great episode title for this fucking episode.
I love the idea that from now on, whenever Adrian looks at a rank, he's like, no! Ah!
So
It's like
feral,
slaps it off the table.
feral, for the record, by the way, is the imperial designation of a corrupted warhound titan. If it's corrupted by a demon, it's considered
That's what I
feral.
was guessing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 300 XP, huh?
Yep. No, look, that's a big one. You just killed a greater demon of I'm going to call it 500.
This isn't the
Okay.
first greater demon we've killed. I mean, this is pretty much a day's work in here. We're putting this in the portfolio, really.
Did like 2 or 3 already.
It had
I
180
was gonna say we
wounds.
added to the curriculum vitae. We're really just looking to take down who's the 5th chaos god?
Malal.
Malal. Yeah. When we take
Malice.
him down, that's when we can
Well,
earn
no,
that
so
500.
we've got what a one of Zinch, one of Slanesh. We're still waiting.
Oh,
on
we're gonna race
Nurgle
squadron
and
it. We're gonna
Thorne.
kill one of each.
Yeah, exactly.
This is literally the plot to Warhammer 3. Okay. You know, speaking of the plot to Warhammer 3, let's just do an outro with Dave. There's no real segue for that one.
Damn. Okay.
Oops.
It's like you look at me as like, who can I pass this baton of poop to? He's like, here you go. There you go. You do it. Hey, I don't know. Hey, go download my games. Go play them. Go think about me when you're purchasing video games, and then consider purchasing mine, and then ultimately probably not do it because you're like, nah, I don't want my Steam friends to know what I'm actually into. Because you know, people get outed a lot for that. So you know, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was an interesting episode. This is like, I will say, this is like the one thing that I do now during the week that isn't like parent related or work related. So like, it's nice, I will say, to just come in here and talk about fucking cave spelunking with you motherfuckers. So like, that's probably why the intro was so long, because I was just like, human companionship.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
Dave's like adult interaction. Oh, fantastic.
That isn't mired with something like, hey boss, how you doing? Oh yes, that was a funny joke. It's like, no, you know, it's nice. So yeah.
Okay. Spoon, what do you
You've had
got?
enough time for the next segue, and that's all you had. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Just a great nod and move on.
So, like I said, you know, James said, I think this might be too much for you guys, and we came in, and it almost was. So, no, this was I enjoyed. This was a fun session tonight. Despite all the OBS problems and everything, but yeah, it was good. Let's see. The Solaris Knight season 2 finale is coming out soon ish.
It was already out.
Oh no,
been
it's been
for
well, but
almost a week.
it's out.
Not for everybody.
Okay, never mind then.
Listen,
Yeah.
most people haven't finished it because it's
Yeah,
six and a
that's
half
true, 'cause
hours
it's 6.5,
long.
yeah, exactly.
I did at
Holy
1.5 speed, so I sped through.
Oh man, yeah, it was a long episode, but it was a lot of fun. Looking forward to season 3, which starts in a couple weeks. I don't know,
I
Week and a
think
half.
week and a half. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, here on Saturday nights for more of this rogue tradery shenanigans. But that's pretty much it.
You know, speaking
Pretty
of
close.
segues, what do you have, Pondo?
I am Ponder or Ponder the Mad.
That wasn't a segue, but okay.
Yeah.
Speaking about OBS crashing, Pondo.
Why would you tempt fate?
I am
my fate.
Pond of the Mad. You can find me here. Find me on Twitch or YouTube /Pond of the Mad. Or find me here Saturdays, obviously. Tonight was a crazy night. I made a build that I didn't get to even use, which is par for the course for this show, I think. I'll do it.
I've been sitting on my triple power fist build for like weeks, man.
Clearly, your build wasn't for toughness.
No, apparently not. Apparently, I need to invest in that because, well, I don't even know if it would be a point.
Step 1, become a living saint. Get sweet armor that allows you to ignore warp weapons. Okay, all right, that's the first step.
I'm
Pierre's
investing in
posting
Leap
on
Up,
the
apparently.
Elden Ring message board, and everybody's just like, more vigor, bro, more vigor.
Get yourself a sweet cybernetic eye and visions of the possible future.
Do they have any bleed weapons in this game, James? I mean, like, what's going on there?
Got any summons?
The jellyfish just follows Pierre for no reason.
Jellyfish shield.
3 wolves. No more, no less.
I actually will be on season 3 of Slayer's Nights in a couple weeks because I think I'm the second or third match,
Who knows?
something like that. I don't know.
Got a lot of people I'm waiting to hear back from.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be doing that. That's about it. Yeah.
James, let's segue.
I am Grimdark James. I also had fun tonight. Thank you very much for joining us today. I can be found on our Discord, and I'll be back here next week where the group will be fighting a Reaver Titan possessed by a Great Unclean One.
When can we fight the who's the planetary bad guy from Transformers? That's first by Orson Welles.
Yeah, Unicron.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
fight
right.
Unicron Demon. Great. Got anything else, James?
No, not COVID. I don't have COVID, thankfully now, so I can life can return to a sense of normality.
All right, well, you know who I am and where you can find me, so let me say in my outro that I played a full
OBS
game
crashed.
of Endless Space 2 this week, and
Wow.
it was horrible. It's one of the worst 4X games I've ever played.
It is kind of dull, I will say that.
I won about 100 turns in, and then I needed another 140 turns to secure the victory. Like, I was like, wow, I'm the undisputed strongest person. I'm number 1 in literally every category. And the game was like, yeah, but hold on. You need to do these 3 things. And I was like, holy fuck. Well, clearly I'm going to be able to do them. And then they were like, but you can only build 1 at a time. And I was like, oh my God. And they take 50 turns apiece. My God, that game was like, here's an achievement. Having more than 1,000 production on a planet is a big deal. And by the end of the game, I had a planet with like 7,000 production. I went way past what they thought was reasonable. I'm just that kind of guy. Unreasonable.
Prone to overkill.
I mean, have you met Nero? All right, that's
It's
it.
Nero.
Yeah, that's a great question. Who is Nero? Why? When am I going to replace the nameplate with Androchiron beneath me? I was going to, but then
Excellent question.
James told me that Nero would be back and Androchiron would be dead. So, I just figured it would happen kind of sooner rather than
Yeah, once
later.
you change nameplate.
All right, Androchiron's final episode will be next week. So show up live to experience this pain. We'll see
More
you there.
importantly, Arthur, when are we going to get this Fate Go Smash or Pass thing? 'Cause that's the
I'm
real
thinking
shit
about
content.
it. Listen, let me do it first, and then I'll figure out whether I actually want to, as a adult man looking at middle age, actually want that broadcast to see the light of day.
Do it. What do you got to lose?
A lot. Dignity, respect, future opportunities.
Yeah.
Nah, you lost all that when you started working.
Well, I'm leaving.
All right.